Hey guys, welcome to my next part of Crash Team Racing. And now we are going to go to the final map. Now that we have 3 boss keys, we can open this 3-key door. And we are now entering the final map of the game. Citadel City. I think this is my favorite map tune of the game. I just like how catchy it is, since it's more like a medieval version. And as you can see, the boss of this of Citadel City is Pinstripe. Yeah, I could have done Cortex Castle right there since it's open, but I decided to go in track order. So Engine Labs is actually before Cortex Castle. And of course, by the name of Engine Labs, this is Engine's track, so that's why he's going to be in the pole position in this race. This is actually, I think, one of my favorite tracks in terms of speed, because I actually have a little trick to where you can go like really fast off of these jumps right here. Whenever you get on those boosters, in order to go extremely fast, and whenever you know that you're able to hop, double kill or double hit. Well, anyway, you know how if you get on the edge of the ramp, you press R1 or L1 to get extra air, right? Well, the extra air from the hop is just extra to keep the boost going. But if you don't do the hop on the boosters in this track, you'll actually get an extra bit of speed, like an extra mileage. I don't know what happened there. I guess sometimes that extra mileage can throw me off sometimes. I just have to keep it in a straight line. But I'll get it here. Oh, and just a quick reminder, even though this is going to be a full 101% playthrough, whenever I do some of the extra stuff, like if I already showed the track to you, and I probably won't do the commentary throughout the entire video, because I mean, you already know the parts of the track. I mean, like if I do any of the other challenges, I'll explain it on the first track, like how the challenge works on the first track, and I'll just do my entire run without the commentary, and just do the commentary at the end of the video, because I just don't really feel like doing like 29-minute commentary. I mean, besides, you already know you'll already know what every single track looks like. So I just don't really think that there's really any need to do any commentating whenever we're doing some sort of like a backtracking thing going on. I don't mean to be disrespectful or I'm not in a bad mood. I just don't really feel like doing 22-minute commentary. I just want to go and get this playthrough over with a lot faster, and so I can move on to the next one. And so we're done with track 13, Engine Labs. So yeah, if you get on some of the boost pads on there, if you don't hop on it, you'll get an extra burst of speed. Not the boost. You'll get like extra mileage. We got a good podium standing right here. We got Pura licking his paw, and Coco being the techno genius on her computadora.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Hell yeah, 13 trophies. Now we get to go down here and do track number 14, Cortex Castle. And I don't have to explain this one, it's pretty obvious. So I won't explain it. were guessing that Cortex was going to be the pole position, then you guessed obviously right, I hope. Because if you were guessing a different character, then I have no idea what the hell was going through your mind. Yeah, I'm just kidding, but still, it's pretty obvious to tell who's going to be in the pole position or whose track is this. I mean, of course, Cortex would have like a castle level, since that's the kind of levels that they made Cortex just stick with throughout the entire Crash series. Just like, oh, Cortex is gonna have a castle level. I mean, of course, that's the second most stated, the obvious. And that's a shortcut right there. It's pretty easy to get across that shortcut. I mean, it's easier to have whenever when you're going at high speed. I mean, I think sometimes you can hit it at a low speed too, but it's just, of course, it's easier to get through shortcuts with boost speeds. And I usually have very good lines throughout this entire track. I have no idea why I messed up right there. I guess I messed up my line. Because I usually have a very, very good line throughout this track. Aw, Pearl, I'm sorry. Not. No one's going to win but me. Only I shall win. I've actually done these videos, like maybe for the past week or so. It's just that sometimes I felt kind of a little bit lazy to do this commentary. I've been trying to like do a couple workouts and all that. Like, I'm just trying to get me a good body so I can, or hope to try and become a wrestler. Since that has been my ultimate, that I go and get prepared for that. I mean, I've been lifting dumbbells, pulling the dumbbell with a pull-up so I can give me those abs and all that. So anyway, we're just done with track 14, Cortex Castle. The reason why I wanted to become a wrestler is because I grew up watching it, and some reasons are. Hold on, we got Tiny in third. He's gonna be starting to bitch here in a little bit. Right there. Or just roar. And we got Pearl licking his paw. One moment.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Before I get back to my wrestling conversation, this is track 15, Hot Air Skyway. Now this track has been pinstripes track. Pinstripe Potoroo. But of course we don't race. He's not on here since he's the boss. I thought this was a pretty nice track since it's a mid-air, since it's a in the sky track. Okay, back to where I was. Hold on, I like that shot. I like that shot right there. Anyway, I just think that wrestling is a good career since they pay good money. I mean, of course, the money depends on how well you perform. I mean, good acting, just like traveling around the world. I mean, that's what I've been wanting to do. Just do something that involves traveling around the world. Safe, right there. I like that. Just about when that missile was about to hit me, I used that bomb to block the missile. That's why I've been doing exercises and all that. Just trying to give me some good biceps, good triceps, just good looking arms and body, so I can be wrestling material when I get out of college, hopefully. I mean, it's just the thing is I'm going to go to Florida in order to start my wrestling career, since Florida Championship Wrestling as a developmental territory for the WWE. I just hope I'll be able to have enough money to go to and live in Florida. I mean, I live in Texas, but I might keep stopping by at my current home now, but who knows? Now this is probably a pretty rotten shortcut. I saw this on a YouTube video saying that it was the most illegal shortcut ever. Well, sometimes I don't really consider it as a shortcut, because of all the times I've hit that, I kept falling off just like that. I just thought I'd show you just to get it out of the way, but I will probably never do that again, because I always seem to fall off on that. You got owned, engine. It's just I kind of wish I would have more money so I can go to the gym and work out a bit more. I mean, of course, because there's a Gold's Gym here and where I'm at in Texas. But the obvious thing is that gyms aren't free. Of course, I'd have to pay to get in, and I only have like $35. I keep spending on some of my money on PSN cards because I'm trying to get more media on this PS3. I mean, like I've been getting TV shows like Archer and stuff like that. Archer is probably one of the funniest TV shows I've ever seen. Well, besides of all the sexual stuff on it, it's really funny. Besides all that sex and all that, I really hate to be talking about that on here on this playthrough, but it's just what I've been doing. I try to ignore all the sexual stuff. I'm not saying I don't like it, it's just that sometimes I think I shouldn't be seeing that stuff, or it's just taking a while for me to get used to. And this is pretty much the exact same podium as if it was back on Engine Labs.
Congratulations. You win a trophy.
And now we're going to track number 16, the last of the regular tracks, Oxide Station. And of course, by the name Oxide Station, this is a nitrous oxide's track, the final boss. But of course, he's not going to be racing us as usual. Now, this is actually one of my favorite tracks, most favorite tracks. I mean, I just like how it's detailed. I like the music on here. And this one guy that I've seen do a video of a time trial on this track. I think he goes by the account name goes by the name of Source Along. I found out that this is actually a shortcut right here. Actually overshot that, but I got it on this one. I didn't mean to go that way first, but I just thought I'd go ahead and just get out as far ahead of the competition so that way I wouldn't have to worry about it. But that's well, anyway, the guy that has the account name of Source Along, I've seen that guy's YouTube video of him doing a time trial on here. I believe he had a time of like 43 something seconds. And that was one of those shortcuts that I just found out. But another shortcut was it's kind of hard to describe it at this point. It's earlier back on that. It's at the earlier point of that little circle turn. Whenever I get back to that point, I'll kind of describe it. Or you can just type in source of like Crash Team Racing, Oxide Station, 43 seconds, something like that. Or Crash Team Racing, Oxide Station time trial. Yeah, I think it's a little bit easier to just look at his video. But anyway, because of that shortcut, it gives me a 53 second record, 50-something second record. Well, if I just go the original route, my record is usually about a minute 10, minute something, minute 9, somewhere around there. I think I go the main part on here. Oh, no I don't. I guess I do that in the time trial or against Oxide. Oh well. I mean, I didn't mean to just go through the shortcut and not show you the last turn, or that last part, but don't worry, I've got it on one of my other videos. I've already completed the playthrough, I just gotta do these commentaries on them. And we've got all 16 trophies. Now, the reason why I didn't press X right away is because I decided to show, I thought that was going to show this very, very cool part whenever he goes into this, or wait, it'll show the last turn that I didn't take right here in this little AI lap. This part right here is actually kind of cool. I mean, I don't understand how he bends it or makes his car go downward, but you're actually in space at this part. And whenever you go across those jumps, you actually float since you're up in space. I thought that part was pretty cool. But whenever he, if he was on the different lane, he would have had like a very, very cool engine sound while in the air. So I didn't get that. So I thought it was. So. Oh well, you'll find out later. We got, of course, Purah licking his paw and Dingodile just sitting there with his flamethrower.
Why, you call that racing? Forget about it. If you's gonna face Oxide, you's gonna have to get past me first. I'm the speed champion here, and I'm gonna save oil. And for a size of fee, of course.
And since we have the 4 trophies in Citadel City, now we get to challenge Pinstripe for the final boss key on his track, Hot Air Skyway. I always liked going up against Pinstripe because of all the things he says. Like he always does that laugh. And then he says stuff. Yeah, he's doing that laugh over and over again, and he keeps since his weapons are backwards mine, and that was kind of a mistake right there since I dropped the nitro a bit too close.
Watch your back.
How can I be watching my back if you're right in front of me? And you're shooting bombs at me. Eat missile, punk! Haha, yeah. So, I sometimes don't understand why the bosses actually go faster than you do. Well, I mean, if you just go in like a straight line, it's just like he's going the boss is going faster than you. Even Komodo Joe was going faster than me in the straight line, or without any boosts going on. Pinstripe was one of the, is actually from the first Crash Bandicoot. He's, the third to the last boss. Let me see. There's six. There are 6 bosses in the first Crash, and Pinstripe, I believe, is the 4th boss.
Watch your back.
And just by looking at him, Pinstripe, before we raced him, you can obviously tell that
Watch your back.
that he's like a mafia gangster, since he is actually carrying a Tommy gun. You'll see that that's a Tommy gun after I finish beating him.
Have some of this.
Have some of what? You're like a mile away from me, and your bombs can't even touch me. Even if you're shooting them backwards, you can't touch me at this point, Pinstripe. You fool.
Say
And
goodnight.
actually, you say goodnight, because I just whipped your ass. So yeah, thanks to my good line, we got an easy win, and we've got all 4 boss keys. See, that's a Tommy gun right there. It keeps jamming. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off right here, and I'll see you guys in the next part where we race Oxide and finish the normal part of the game. So I will see you guys next time.